What's going on? Today we're going to be I'm going to be teaching you how to pre-flight and start the Cessna 172 SP and X-Plane 11 and in the real world. This is how it's done in our procedures. This is how it's done. So we're going to start by doing we're going to go into the cabin here. We're going to flip the battery on. We're going to verify we have enough fuel so we can, if we need to call for fuel, we can do it right then and here. Looks like we're going to be good today. I'm going to turn that back off. Our flaps are down. Then we're going to go straight into our cabin pre-flight inspection. Ignition off. Avionics is off. Master, battery, and alternator are off. Fuel quantity, we've already checked that. This is if we had not checked the fuel before, so we turn the master off again. Baggage door is locked. We're gonna go to, if we had any tie downs, we would take our tie downs off right here, and then we would go straight into the actual inspection of the plane. So we're gonna go to our walk around here. This is giving us another one of what it's just the walk around here. So parking brake, avionics, master switch, ignition, master switch, or avionics power switch, sorry. Fuel quantity indicators, flaps full down, master switch off. Fuel on off valve, select that to on, which it's in. Fuel shut off valve is pushed in, mixture is on both, or fuel selector is on both. Static alternate source valve, that is in, it's off. Trim control set to neutral. Let me go over here. Check the impendage, the baggage door is secured. Looks good. We're gonna see that there's movement in the elevator. Looks good. Make sure the rudder is free and is able to move. Check the antennas back here. Strobe light. No more antennas back here. We want to make sure that nothing is missing. We take down our tie downs, excuse me. And those are good. Check the ELT antenna here. We're going to make sure that there's movement in our flaps, so we won't have any failures during flight. You're supposed to be able to move that. Check the aileron, free and secure and free. We take down a tie down here, visually inspect our fuel tank, so there should be 18 in there. That should be reading in the cockpit as well. There's no water contamination, which is good. Checking the strut and the wheels, make sure the tread's all good. We check the disc and pin that holds the caliper in here, right down here. Make sure that this keeps coming up on me. Make sure that the chocks are removed. We'd visually inspect our oil. Can't have more than, the minimum is 5. The sweet spot is actually right around where we're at. The maximum is 8. So we're good on oil. We're good. Make sure our inlet, there are no birds. There's nothing blocking the air intake for the engine. We'd visually inspect the prop, see if there are any cracks or nicks in the propeller blade. Inspect the nose cone here. We'd inspect the inlet here, the inlets, 2 inlets down here, and then there is the carburetor here. And then keep going here. Check the nose strut, make sure there should be space in here. This should not be nose heavy at all. We'd visually inspect the tire. Looks good. Fuel quantity, 18 gallons again. No water contamination, and the color is supposed to be blue because it's 100 low lead. It says Avigas here, but it takes 100 low lead. Pilot tube, make sure there's nothing in this hole that would disrupt the airflow. This is going to give you your indicated airspeed, things like that. Check your stall warning horn. Make sure that this is free and able to move. Check the strut. Check the landing lights. Turn the landing lights on here. Take down the tie down. Not sure why that keeps coming up on me. Verify that the left aileron is free and secure. Check that the left flap is has movement. Once again, we check the caliper and pin of the brake and the rotor in here. Visually inspect the tire. Tire status looks good. This keeps coming up on me. I don't understand why, but that's okay. Just move through it. So we're finished with that. We move back in here to the cabin. We'll pull up the engine start or before starting checklist. So the pre-flight inspection has been complete. Seatbelts secure. Shoulder harnesses are secure. Fuel selector valve is on both. Doors locked. Good. Windows are closed. Avionics power. We're going to double check this. Avionics power is off. Masters are off. All lights are off. Circuit breakers look good here. We're going to make sure that the brakes are set. The circuit breakers have been checked. This is for a cold start here. So we're going to flip the battery on. Turn on the beacon light here. We're going to go mixture rich. Carb heat cold. Master on. We're going to prime. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pull this out just a little bit. We're going to go 1/4 of an inch on the throttle. Clear. Okay, looks like we flooded it. So we're going to go mixture idle. Our mixture cut off. We're going to go full throttle. Hold it there. It should start on us. As it starts, you're going to add mixture. And then reduce power to 1000 RPM. Let the engine warm up. Check the oil pressure. All pressures look good. Temperature's coming up. Pressures, vacuum, suction looks good. Amps. Fuel flow, good. Temperature's coming up. Verify the fuel. Okay, looks good. We're going to double check our instruments here. So we're going to align this with our gyro here. So that is 2.2, which is about right there. 225. Looks good. I'm going to verify everything is aligned here. Get the altimeter, turn the avionics on here. Go recom 2.
Ogden Hinckley Information Hotel.
Our altimeter is 3010.
Wind 170 at 7.
Line that up.
Visibility more than 10.
Looks good.
Sky clear. Temperature 3. Dew point minus
That's
1.
on standby.
Altimeter 3010.
That is basically how you are going to follow procedures in order to start your 172. I hope this video has been informative. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks you guys so much. We'll see you later.